Hi there, George Markoski from Positive Property Solution Australia. How are you? And hope you're well. Now today we're going to talk about Robert Kiyosaki's cashflow quadrant. A lot of people have been asking about that, and it's very interesting. And how does it relate to investing and property investing? And I'm going to show you how it does. So first of all, let's write out the quadrant. There's 4 parts of the quadrant. There's E for employee, then B for business owner, S for self-employed, and I for investor. So basically, when you're an employee, that's the beginning of the cash flow quadrant. Because look, when you're younger, you're probably going to start as an employee, not as a business owner or an investor. So, your first job may be at Hungry Jack's McDonald's. That's called employee. What happens is you go in and you trade your time for dollars. So, employee trades time for dollars. That's tough. And a lot of people are there, and part of the reason a lot of people are stuck in the rat race. Now, you can trade time for a lot of dollars or a little bit of dollars, and I suppose for a lot of dollars, it can get better. Then you've got self-employed. Self-employed is, let's say you buy a Jim's Mowing franchise, or a VIP Mowing, I should say, franchise. Then you've bought yourself a job. So you're still working, but you're working for yourself, right? So you're still trading time for dollars. However, you've got an opportunity sometimes to make more money. Or sometimes you can make money as an employee depending on your skill. But time for dollars here. Then, let's say you buy a business, right? You buy McDonald's. That's a business. And McDonald's has got a system there. So what you're doing is you're using a system. So you're making money out of people working and your cash flow and your capital working. The thing is, unless you buy a franchise, if you start a business, it can be, even with a franchise, it can be risky. And you still need to keep your eye on the prize and manage the business and be good at it. So you're not completely free, but you've got a lot more freedom. You've got a capacity to make a lot more money. So that's where you start leveraging yourself. But where the real wealth is down this quadrant here, which is the investor quadrant. Now the investor quadrant is where you invest in something that's passive, and you just let the money come in while you sleep. And with property investing, you can be E, S, B, or I. You can be any of those, because if you think about it, if you buy a property, right, and you're doing your own renos and you're collecting the rent, really you're like you're self-employed because you're working. If you're doing renovation or flipping or something, you're actively working it. So you're not really an investor. You're self-employed. Now, with my system, what I do is we help people buy property for around $30 a week. And in my last video, if you have a look, I explain how that works. Now, with my system, I'm the sort of investor, if you know me for a while, I like the quickest way from point A to point B. And the quickest way in property is the slow way and the sure way, funny enough, because flipping properties or trying to get rich overnight just doesn't work. Really, properties double every 7 or 10 years. So property is all about being patient and buying quality and being really smart about what you do, and then waiting around, waiting for it to happen. And if you do it properly, you can create real good wealth. And basically that's the best way to do it. So when I buy property, I make sure the numbers are right, I make sure I do my research, do a lot of work at the back end. And once you've done all that work, then you can buy it and you never have to see it again. So that's the beauty of it. I get a property manager, I've got a team of specialists all around me, I call it Circle of Safety, and they do all the bits and pieces to make sure that I'm safe and make sure everything works well. And having your dream team, your circle of safety is very, very important. I've spent years creating mine, and I've got people that are the best of the best. With anything you do, you have to have a really good team around you, because individually you can't do it all yourself. And by having a team, it's great because they can do it all for you, and they're the experts. Because my property manager, she's going to be better at renting properties out than I am. I mean, I don't want to go collecting rent or work out what the best price is or whatever, things like that. It's much better getting specialists in there. So basically there's the cash flow quadrant, and once you get here, that's when you can go to bed and sleep, and while you're sleeping you're making money. And it's a good way to be, nothing wrong with that. It's all about lifestyle. Anyway, talk to you soon, see you at the next video.